We got a special guest, our first guest, to anchor our show, Corporate Cartel Media. We got the heart of the trenches news. All right, bro. Introduce yourself for the people that may come across this interview that's unfamiliar with your platform and your movement.
Man, on the streets, they call me Swipe. In the trenches, Swiper. Wherever you at, they know me as Swiper in the city, out south. Trenches News, my platform. I got 36,000 subscribers, almost 8 million views. I've been on YouTube for 8 months. And it's just been love, man. I appreciate all the Trenches News supporters and everybody who support me and rocking with us and me and my family.
That's what's up, on the real. All right, so let me go ahead with it. All right, so let's start from the beginning. All right, so where you from? Where you from? Where you come? We know you come from the trenches, but where you from, bro?
I'm from 39th. 39th, I'm from Newtown, 3837, baby. Born and raised. My family, all of them been over there. Grandparents, father, mother, everybody, brothers. Yeah, that's where I'm from, lowend, 39th, Newtown.
Okay, so over there on the low end, I know Mama Duck and them is from the low end from interviews she done gave. So she spoke about that. That's where you know Brick and Duck and Mama Duck and them from too?
Yeah, actually, where Brick and Duck them from originally, Newtown was into it with them. You know what I'm saying? As we growing up, but
let me ask you this: where Brick and Duck and them was from originally? Where is that? Who was that into it with Newtown?
The IDB Wells, the extensions, all that's the IDB Wells, and the only thing separated us was Cottage Grove. We was on one side of Cottage Grove, they was on the other side. You know, and we was into it, but we broke that. We ended up breaking that, you know, that curse. The older guys being into it with them, we broke it. Like Brick them was my homies, so they was able to come around.
Right, so y'all played as kids, or it was just like y'all just knew of each other and y'all was, the neighborhoods was, you know, warring or whatever. Y'all didn't play as kids or nothing like that.
No, we weren't playing as kids. Kids, it was wartime.
Right, okay,
but we ain't had nothing to do with that. We ain't had nothing to do with that. It was our older homies had something to do with that.
But as y'all grew up, y'all
got
clicked.
Grown, yeah, me and Brick done clicked. That's my boy. I love Brick.
Right, I get it. I see. Yeah, okay. So it go from back then. Okay, you got any memories of them from back then, or not? Brick and Duck and them, or not really? It was
back then I ain't got no memories of Duck. Duck was little,
yeah,
so I ain't got no memories of him. You know, I remember Duck walking around and stuff. But Brick, we was in the extensions buildings, the projects. Brick was hustling. Brick used to be hustling, so I come over there, sitting under there. Shout out Lil Stank them, Lil Killer them. I was over there in they buildings and stuff. Brick would be all through the buildings in the EX. You know, Brick was like he was over there for St. Louis. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody respected Brick, loved him.
Yeah, so Brick was a real one.
He was a real one, bro. Yeah. He been the real one since day one.
Everybody say that.
He been the real one since day one.
He got that. Okay. Like, how was it when you coming outside, growing up over there on the low end? Man, when you was a shorty?
I ain't gonna lie. On the low end, it was structure. It was structure on the low end, so it wasn't, you just couldn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? But it's like my block, it's like we had like a lot of different, you know, personalities, hot heads. You know what I'm talking about? They'll strike at will. You know what I'm talking about? So I say it was dangerous, but you know, it's like the kids. It wasn't no kids getting killed really. Like, some kids died, of course, but it wasn't no kids dying and shit, like getting killed
today
by the gang members or the so-called gang members, And, man, we used to be able to go everywhere, man. We used to be able to get on the bus and go everywhere. We were going to every neighborhood. It wasn't no boundaries, you hear me? It wasn't like it is now. Like, now they can't go 2 blocks over.
Right.
Or they can't leave off their block.
Right, it's like each block is its own hood damn near now, huh? Kinda, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna even lie. All right, so what about, let me see. So when you growing up, you had any siblings?
Oh yeah, I got siblings. I got 4 brothers and 9 sisters.
Oh dang, so y'all was deep.
No, we was deep, but we stayed right down the hall from each other. Like my mama, it's a long story though, but my mama, my daddy left my OG, and he moved down the hall with another lady.
Oh,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
So it was your dad had you had a lot of brothers and sisters because your dad had two separate situations basically. I
Yeah,
mean, not the lot.
basically,
Yeah,
hey, not
yeah,
to, you know what I mean?
yeah,
You gotta keep it
yeah,
1,000, 100, you
yeah.
hear
Ain't no,
me?
It's how it be
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's how he had it, shit.
Yeah,
He, you know, he
yeah,
had our crib, and then, you know, you can always come back. You know how it is from you being grown now,
yeah,
so you can
yeah,
always come back to the situation and hit BM and then slide back to the crib, you know what I'm talking about? And it
yeah,
was right down the hall.
yeah. Love is love,
10:01,
man. I ain't.
10:06, but my daddy was there though. He
Yeah,
might run in the crib, but he was right there. He
yeah.
made sure everything was straight. You know what I'm talking about?
That's my next question. Like I was gonna ask, like, so your pops was around then,
Oh
like,
yeah, my
yeah,
pops always been around. My pops a hustler,
yeah,
#1 hustler. Like my pops, he took advantage of the projects, man. Like why is everybody else selling drugs and shit like that? My daddy, he had pizza puff and fries. He had steak burgers. He had white T-shirts. He had ice cream. The ice cream buckets from 31 Flavors from Baskin Robbins. My daddy had them in the crib in deep freezers. He was selling them $5 a cup.
I want to highlight something when you saying that because, you know, with your message that you be giving, like trying to steer the youth into the right direction, it's like you ain't got to sell drugs to be a hustler or a scam or something. That's hustling. You see what I'm saying? It's like you figuring out a way to take care of your babies. You know what I mean? Like that's hustling, right? You feel me? Like I just want to point that out. Like that's real. You know what I mean? Then he in your life. So it's like, so was your dad in the streets at all or not really? Like how
Yeah,
would you
my dad
describe?
was in the streets after he came home from his murder in 79. I was a baby. No, he got charged with the murder in 79. And then I don't remember none of that because I wasn't born yet. And then I came along 85. I came along and, you know, he came, he was home then. I was a baby though. He was home. I remember, you know, a little swole. But I do remember me going to Centralia, and I feel like that's a curse. We're going to get to that later when you ask the question, but it's a curse because it was like, my mama be joking about it, but like we really was made on Centralia Yard or Stateville, like between me and my brothers now, and that's just keeping it real. We was made in prison, like, because my daddy was locked up, you know what I'm talking about, so. You know, my OG pregnant, my daddy was locked up. How the hell, you know? But
Right. But look, that's not far fetched because I want to just share. Like I was jammed up before. I was in Vienna one time. Them old heads said they used to just do it on the yard. They used to, you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
they ran the joint.
It was picnics.
Yeah, they on the real.
It was picnics. They bring their blankets out. The
Yeah.
guards in the towers, they ain't worried about nothing.
Yeah.
Everybody got their separate place. You know, Centralia Yard big. You know, you can stretch out a couple homeless camps on one of them yards.
Okay, so down there where you from on 39th, Newtown, you spoke about an OG who started Newtown. What was his name again? The OG who established it.
Oh no, it wasn't no. I can't say like one person. Newtown back then, it was like a group of guys who came together from different neighborhoods. Like some came from the Dip One, some came from the 80s, some was in Newtown already, but it was Man Park. You know, they came together and they made history. They legends.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? A lot of all my homies, if they ain't dead, the OGs or my OGs, like they legends. Like they legends.
Okay, I might have missed. I might not have phrased that question right. I'm talking about like, what was the guy name who you said he was a young guy and he went to go see Larry Hoover because we were just speaking about Larry Hoover in Vienna. You said it was like what was his name, Chuck or something like that.
Oh yeah. You talking about Chuck? Yeah, you talking about Bush, shout fella, man. A great. You know, you got to be a great. You going to see Larry Hoover at 17 years old, man. You going to see him in the joint. At 17, so you got to be a great. That speak for itself, volumes of itself. But yeah, he was the smallest person. He the one who made me believe, like, man, you could be short than a lion. You hear me? Chuck got to be 4'11". He got all the power on the low end. You hear me?
Yeah.
That amazed me. I'm a kid, but I'm thinking that. I'm thinking ahead. I always been a leader. You hear me? My daddy always used to point his hand in my face. You better not be no damn follower. You hear me? Every time I walk out that door to go to school, or you better not. You know what I'm talking about? I'd rather you get in trouble for being a leader. And that's what probably I got in trouble a lot for being a leader though, for real.
Yeah, that's what's up on the real. I'm gonna get back into your pops too. I want to talk more about like with Newtown since we on that topic. But it's like okay, so so the guy Chuck, he didn't start it, but he just was. What was that story about? Like how that go? Like with Chuck, you like how do he fit into Newtown or do he?
Oh, Chuck and them came from the Dip Ones. They came from the Dip Ones projects. And like I said, they wasn't, I don't think they was GDs then. They was MOCs. Like it wasn't no GDs over there, none of that. It was like Moroccan Stones, the fort right there. You know, the fort just right to us, south of us. South of us, right 39th, the fort, where Jeff Ford and them was at. So Chuck came from the Dip Ones. He had got you know what I'm talking about, did what he had to do to get what he had to get what he got. And you know, he was going to see Larry. He started getting position. You know what I'm saying? You know, it been back doing, how they say back door, now that shit been going on. We just didn't have no titles to shit, you know what I'm saying, growing up. We ain't had no titles like that. Like standing over and all that. We ain't had them type of titles.
We ain't had them definitions
Yeah,
yet.
we ain't had them definition words. We just, it was just plain and simple. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, Chuck did what he had to do, man. He was a leader, fierce. He a legend, and his voice was heard. Like
so he got backdoored.
Yeah, he got backdoored.
What happened to him? Like where he just somebody like they snaked him in.
You know, with from what I get, you know, I was young, but you know, just being around. And you know, you pay attention to things. So we was smart growing up. Just like the kids smart now, we was smart as hell growing up.
We had to do more. It was like we was more responsible or something when you look at kids today. That's how I view it.
We was just more responsible than them.
We had to,
our mama could leave us in the house.
Yeah,
our mother could leave us in the house for a day and be gone to Wisconsin and drive back, and our house wouldn't be on fire. Now, the kids have a Project X party. You hear me?
Exactly.
So yeah, Chuck. Speaking of, but Chuck though, yeah, he ended up getting back though. You know what I'm talking about, and that's how Newtown became BDs. You know what I'm saying? After that, it wasn't no money or none of that. Newtown got millionaires. You know what I'm talking about? Millionaires, legit millionaires. Got properties, been had properties. You know what I'm saying? Some hit the lottery, some. You know what I'm talking about? Have it go. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about? It wasn't for no money. They killed Chuck and folks them. For a position of power. They couldn't stand, you know, that a young dude like this got this much power. He going to see Larry Hoover. We old, broke, you know what I'm talking about? And that's what happened. Right. They backdoored him.
So then from that, guys came from all around. They started Newtown, and then it established.
No, it was Newtown when Chuck was alive.
Oh, it was already Newtown.
Yeah, it was Newtown. It was Newtown when Chuck was alive. It was Newtown.
I see.
But it was Newtown when Chuck was around. When Chuck was alive.
Okay, I see.
They got killed in '96. Chuck got killed in '96. So yeah. Yeah. He was.
So from there, basically. You still, okay, it is 96, so you still kind of a shorty still. So when did you end up moving off of the low end? Like how long did you stay over there? Like what age did you move?
Shit, I moved out actually, man, my daddy had got this good ass job. We moved out the projects. We was neighbors with Mr. T now, man. The 18, Mr. T.
Damn.
We was neighbors with them. Them was our friends, bro. Mr. T, the people who owned the Amco gas stations, them was our friends. I'm talking about Saturday parties. When they invite us to parties, bro, everybody, Michael Jordan's for everybody. They been doing that Oprah shit, them people. So we was staying down there for a couple of years. We moved to 33rd out of Newtown for a couple of years. And then my mother and my daddy broke up. They split up with each other, so we moved right back to the same apartment that we moved from. It was just 3 years later.
Damn, so y'all was living next to Mr. T. Damn, that's crazy. I remember Mr. T with the gold chains,
yeah,
boy.
we was standing down there, Groveland Park, all down there. We was standing down there amongst the rich, bro, on everything. We was still on the low end, though. We was walking to Newtown every day, but we had the best of both worlds. We had them trick-or-treating party. You had all the rich neighborhoods was back there, so we was getting first-class candy. The big taffy apples, you know, in the hood, they don't want to give out nothing. You know, they got to rob them for the candy in the hood.
Yeah, that's. Hey, I wonder. So look, you said you got to rob. So how you get the name Swipe, bro? Man. Like you talking about you got to rob for the candy.
Hey, no bullshit, man. I'm talking about 06. I'm gonna say 06. This when it really hit. This when it really the Swiper really hit. My big brother, Freak, Imani.
You still on the low end at this time?
Yeah, I'm still on the low end. My brother, rest in peace to Freak, on everything. Bro, I'm talking about I went on a spree, no bullshit, bro. I got a shotgun and a golf bag. A shotgun, 12-gauge shotgun in a golf bag. I just went on a spree, bro. All I can tell you is, next morning, everybody blowing up my homies in them phone. Like, man, he took us down. He took drug dealers. He took us down. He took us down. I knew it was him. It was him. You know what I'm talking about? And they like, bro, he swiped. So after he gave me the name Swiper, he like, now y'all know what my little brother do. So don't be calling me telling me what you do. So they'll still hang around. They up their bankrolls. You know, people come from out of town. When you come from out of town, you know, you ain't been on the block in a minute, you become a victim. I ain't gonna need a lot to you. So for y'all who been out of town, just stay out of town. Cause look, once you come on the block, they gonna try you on everything. You better have your Glock 23 with that stick, you hear me? Cause they gonna try you on everything. Cause my homies never pulled out bankrolls. My homies now from the same block since Tyler's pull out a bankroll, and I'm like, hey, I need that for, I ain't gonna lie to you. You hear me? It was that type of time.
It was that real, bro?
I needed it. I needed it for real. I needed it.
So that's Swipe. That's how you get it.
Yeah, that's Swiper. I was swiping everybody, bro. That was my MO, bro.
So I want to. So you down there in the Jets, it's the low end. How you getting away with shit like that? If the mob structured at that time and all that, like how you sliding and gliding like that? Or you at war with the mob too? Or
No. This 06. This was like.
Okay.
Now the Calumet building gone down, so all the structure fell. All the heads who is out there, they ran. They scared. The feds done came.
Right.
They scared. The feds done came.
Right.
They scared. The feds done came.
Right.
They scared. The feds done came.
They took the Calumet building, so it's like it ain't really no everybody radicals and into it. You know, everybody still in structure mode. You still got a placement. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you go behind the walls, there's still people in placement that's running the street. You know what I'm talking about? But
I know.
like stuff like that. But it's it was still cool, bro. It wasn't no killing or none of that. Everything was like I was still able. My block was in O block. What they call O block, it was Parkway then. Since 02, we've been in that. Since our last building field, we've been in my whole block been in O block.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so your building fell in 02 then, so 06 then you in the O on that.
No, 06 I was still on the low.
Oh, you still was going back home.
We had an alley row house.
Right.
We had an alley row house.
Right.
You hear me? We had 2 alley row houses. We had one on 37 and we had one on this, and we got a red building. You know what I'm talking about? So we got land still. We ain't got to go there, but half of the guys went there because, you know, the females there. It's a party every day. It's a project. So they mentality was, you know, they still in the buildings. But we was down on low end. We had another mentality. We was on the low end with all the shit. Me and my little homies now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? We on, so.
Yeah, that's all right. So when you saying y'all had a building and all that, so you saying that's Newtown specifically? That ain't the BDs. That's the Newtown specifically. So Newtown is different than Newtown is separate basically in a sense, like, or it's like its own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Newtown is a different block. Like Newtown different than O Block. Newtown different than Landmark.
But Newtown is everywhere. But Newtown is everywhere.
Newtown everywhere.
So what would make Newtown? I mean, okay, I get it. It'd be just like if O Block moved around, but they just still together. Like they just still know each other.
Yeah, but they scattered out. Like
people
be asking me. People ask me people be like, man, bro, how you be able to go all around the city? How you be like that? And I try to explain to them, hey, look, If you lived in a building, this just one building. This just one building amongst our projects. Look, you gotta think about it. It's one from 1001 to 1010. Let's say back then in the projects, you know, you got cousins, aunties, grandmas, everybody staying. So it's 10 people in each apartment. So we're gonna say roughly it's 7 to 10 people in each apartment. It's 10 apartments on each floor. So that's about down there 100 people on each floor. So go down the floors from 1 through 10. You count that. You hear me? And then you times that by 3 buildings the same, and then all the row houses. You hear me?
Yeah,
So once the buildings get tore down and they scatter out, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody ain't going to 63rd or none of that. Some people in No Limit, some people on 87, some people, and I'm going over there.
Right.
Cause
you
the people,
got ties to
and
all
then the people who going over there, they name hold weight. Like, so the most of the people who go over there, once the people who go over there name hold weight, they be like, oh, they from Newtown. It's just something my guys and them did. I can't explain that to you. But it's something that they didn't put in that is like a pass, an eye pass.
Right.
I ain't gonna need to lie to you. It's an eye pass in a lot of neighborhoods, bro.
Right.
Just because of where I'm from.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna say, because it's like, it seemed like I was just, I ain't never heard of Newtown, but when you talked about it, but I know it's real though, like on the real, I just was trying to get more understanding a little better. Okay, so, all right, so what about with your old man? So you say he had a good job when y'all was living over there with Mr. T and stuff, then when he broke up, he's still around, or like,
You know how parents, you know how that shit go, like
Yeah.
when they leave, when it's over with, it's over with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he bounced, you know. I don't blame him. OG couldn't, you know, do the bills.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we had to go back to the project where we came from. Where we from anyway. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Family members, everybody still over there. So
It wasn't nothing, but what I'm saying, like, but with your pops, he still living though, or he around?
Yeah, my pop's still around.
Yeah, that's
Hell
what's up.
yeah, my
Yeah.
pop still, he gonna hustle to his hard stop.
Yeah, that's what's up on
Hell
that.
yeah.
So what you said he was a street dude too. So to an extent, then you a street dude. He ever give you any like jewels or game to survive out? You know what I mean? I know it was rough in the
Man,
trenches,
my
bro.
motherfucking father, the reason why I wanted to start sticking, you know what I'm talking about, doing that type of shit, bro. Bro, going to Jewtown. I'm a little kid, take me to Jewtown, buying me pellet guns and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? I went like when I told you shit be gonna go south in the crib, we going outside. Let's get that in the dark. You know, they come, you got rocks? Let's get all that. You hear me? Slide back up the stairs. They'll tell the big guys like, man, somebody poked us. But
This you and your brothers, or this you and your
yeah,
friends?
me and my brothers now. Me and my
Yeah,
friends, all
yeah.
that shit. We had to eat.
Yeah.
We had to eat.
And with your mom, how many siblings you had with your mom, like who stayed in
My mom
one
got
house?
4 boys.
All boys.
Yeah, all boys.
Yeah, so I know you talk about one of your brothers, Imani, a lot of recipes. Like, how was it? Was y'all all close, all the siblings? Like, y'all had to be like them. How was it? Like,
Man, my brother, straight Debo on everything. Anybody know my brother? Like, he don't play that. Like how people be woofing on the internet. Like he'll be watching your page. He one of them type, watch your page. Then next thing you know, you'll just hear about YouTube and gets his ass whooped. All that up the street. You hear me? Dude then whooped him, beat him. My brother 6'3", 320.
yeah.
Solid, cocky. I'm talking about like that. He worked forklift in Minnesota and all that shit, so he gonna catch you. And when he catch you, he gonna whip you apart. Everybody who he caught, he ripped them apart, bro. They was looking like scrappy. And he biting noses. He doing all that shit on everything. Anybody know my brother, they know.
That's your big brother?
Yeah, that's my big brother. That's my big brother.
And then you, what you the baby out of the four?
I'm the baby out of all of them, my brother.
All right. So what I was gonna say, Imani, what's the Imani right above you, or he like you got 4 brothers, you said, so it's you then, what it's Imani then?
No, Imani the oldest.
Oh, he the oldest.
Yeah, he the oldest.
Oh, okay. All right, so coming up, like I want to go back to like when we growing up, like so how, like you ever, like when you coming outside, you ever see crazy shit, or it's just every day, like you ever walk outside and see something crazy in the jets on the low end when you were shorty?
Man, I done walked outside, goddamn, and seen the dead body. You ever seen Boys in the Hood? When you and your friends playing, we playing on the real, you playing on some railroad track shit, and you walk up, be like, what the fuck is that? With a stick and, well,
Bruh.
twisted, you hear me?
Yeah.
Twisted on everything,
At
bro.
what
Like,
age you seen it? Like,
man, I'm talking about this shit, 8, 9 years old.
Damn.
On everything. After that, that was my start of the behaviors of like catching guard snakes, torching them. Cats, you know what I'm talking about? Set them on fire, gasoline, you know, all that, you know, you get to
shit.
doing that, bro. Yeah, the hood shit. What you think cool, you know? But it's just behaviors that lead to something else if that shit don't get checked.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact,
talking
though. Yeah,
That's
a
what I can
fact.
say about that too.
Yeah, damn, 8 or 9 years old seeing something like that. Yeah, that got to be crazy, bro. On the real, yeah, that's deep. On the real, just on the street, just random, like
Random.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just out. Ain't nobody, everybody walking past. Like, ain't nobody concerned. Ain't none of that, you hear me?
Yeah, that's
like,
deep.
Hey, that's when I learned, like, some people must have fucked up the church's money, you hear me?
I was just
if
finna get
everybody
into
walking past and
Yeah.
they ain't trying to help this man on everything.
I was just finna get into that. Like today, you see killings, it be kind of, from my perspective, it be looking kind of senseless, or I don't know, a lot of killers senseless. I think you could kill somebody and it be justified, but it's like certain crimes not justified. You get what I'm saying? But some of the killings we see with the youngins, it be like y'all tweaking, bro. Like y'all crashing out, like how you would say, like, or y'all doing too much. But it's like back then it was structured, so when something like that happened, it was ordained. You know what I mean? Like it was passed down. That's probably why motherfuckers walking the paths. Like
that's for sure. You couldn't just go and slide. What they say. Sure, you just couldn't go and slide. Man, if that shit didn't come from the top, you hear me? Boy, you would have known. You would have known he messed up on my mama. It's called pumpkin heads, man. I'm talking about, I done seen people, they head still that big. And they didn't, I done seen their head like that since 1996,
so that
bro.
motherfucker ain't never went down.
They still got an airhead on everything, bro. Like, for real, that's them project ass whoopings.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But all right, so basically the violence wasn't nothing like it is today. Back then,
No, hell no, the violence was worse.
Oh, back then?
Hell yeah, it was worse. But it was so orchestrated and structured that, man, if a nigga died, bro, he deserved to die.
Right.
Like, look, I done seen this, no bullshit. This, like, I'm like 11 years old. We finna walk to Manton Park. Our project called Manton Park, but for some reason our pool was in the Otter B Wells. You hear me? It's Manton Park swimming pool, but our project's called Manton Park. I just think they got high and they placed the pool. They was supposed to put the pool on our side, but they got high and put the pool in the wrong spot, and they just said fuck it. But anyways, we was finna go to the park. We was finna go to Manton Park pool. Man, and it's like 100 people out there. It's hot. It's hot. It's like 80-something degrees, 90 degrees. It's burning. I'll never forget this, bro. A motherfucker just hopped out of a car, walked to the middle of the crowd with everybody else, and hit a nigga dead in his head. Boom. Drop. Boom. Ain't hit nobody else. And walked off.
How old was you, saying?
Man, I was 11 years old, bro. No bullshit. Me and my homie, then we going to Manton Park swimming pool.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So when you see something like that, 11, what is like you with your little homies is like what y'all just damn yo, like how is it? It ain't like crazy, or how was it? How would you describe it when you seen that? Like how did it affect you?
It's like we was stuck because we seen this shit. We know what I'm talking about. We was stuck because we just pictured this shit. Even though dude was masked up and everything, dude had motherfucking masked up, all that shit. Everything was masked up. It was a ninja. You know what I'm talking about? They would have asked us who did it. It was a ninja.
Right.
But that's the only thing we could have described that looked like him, a ninja. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he just walked up, bro. I respect niggas like that, bro. Like
but I'm saying I understand that, but I'm saying, but how would it affect you? Like when you seen it, was it like y'all just? It was kind of
like,
normal because y'all.
Damn, he just smoked them. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like that. Like we know what smoking mean
Yeah,
and all that
you
shit.
you already seen the dead body.
Yeah,
earlier,
bro.
So
He like, damn, he just smoked me. We couldn't run, like I said, because we was stuck. You know, it's like a group of 7 of us, so we stuck. Imagine everybody, when the gunshot go off, everybody, boom, bumping into each other. That's what type of time it was. And then the crowd that he walked in, it was like 100 people right there. They just walked up in the crowd, bro. Boom.
Damn, just blended in.
Blended in.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy on the real.
So as far as affecting, like I said, that's them behaviors get to showing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Eventually,
saying?
I
Like,
get it.
like they get to showing, bro.
Yeah. And that's something that a lot of people don't see. Like you, one kid, and growing up seeing shit like that, but it's a lot of other kids seeing shit like that too. Because if you saying the violence was worse back then, you get what I'm saying?
It was worse,
You
bro.
get what I'm saying? So it's like y'all, like the generations growing up witnessing shit like that. It's like a lot we mimic behaviors as human beings. You
Like
get what I'm saying?
it
Like
wasn't no switches back then, but it was shit called Uzis.
Hell yeah. The
On
Max,
everything,
all
yeah.
that.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit that the switches. You know what I'm talking about? They just know the switches because it's cool. They want a little object on the back of a gun, but this shit you don't even need that shit. That's just another case, that little box.
Yeah.
That's another case added on to a case.
Then when you saying that, I want to jump around. Now hold on, I got a couple questions. All right, one, what the guns, like how the guns so accessible do you think, like as far as like when the short, like okay, it was a video that was on TikTok, it was going viral where these shorties was hooping, they playing basketball, it was one guy recording them, but they got 40 moves they got all kind of moves in the bag, you know what I mean? One of them had a damn near machine gun in his in his drawers. It's like so was guns always accessible in Chicago like that? First, I want to ask that. Was guns always accessible in Chicago like how them shorties had them straps? Like when y'all generation was coming up, was the moves just available like that?
I ain't gonna lie. Folks them from my buildings had a lot of pipes, crates on top of crates. But
Right.
they had money. The money was coming in. If your building doing 60, 70,000 a night, and that's just one building. We got 3 more buildings and row houses. So imagine them lines that's doing that shit too. So it was accessible, but it's reckless now. They just got a man. Like you can go in the gas station damn near and get a pipe with a switch on that motherfucker.
Yeah, when you said the buildings back then, it was the structure and it was the drug, it was the crack era, so motherfuckers was getting money back then more so than
It was
just
about money,
that dumb
bro.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
if it
So
was
you had to have guns to protect your shit sometimes, like to an extent, but like and like you said, it was structure. But today, these shorties, I don't really know if they hustling because I don't know. I ain't in the streets like that no more. You know what I mean? I'll be out the way type. You know what I mean? But it's like I don't know what they doing to hustle. And I don't know if it's like it ain't no crack or nothing like or weed. I don't know. I guess you could sell weed and shit, but it's like they ain't got no buildings or nothing. Basically, they don't got no organizations where they making money to the point where they need something to protect or where they be generating the money to buy all them moves. So it's like, what would you speculate? Like I ain't, you just speculating, but it's like where you think they getting all these moves from? You get what I'm saying? Like that shit kind of crazy when you see that video. That shit
bro.
crazy.
I ain't gonna need lie. When I be seeing the videos with the 11-year-olds and the 12-year-olds, when when 12 be catching them and they be like they 11 years old, they just hijack 18 people. You hear me? I be like, you wonder like how the hell did they get a gun?
Yeah.
11 years old. How the hell? How can you explain that?
Say you wondering like me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like
though.
that's disturbing, man. That's disturbing. They just everywhere, bro. I don't know how they get it. Like I done heard theories in Chicago. Like some people say they dropping them off in alleys and crates. I never seen it. Like I prayed for a couple crates and I ain't never seen it. So I don't know what they talking about, the conspiracy about. But look, far as the freight train, yeah, I just heard the freight train got hit a couple times. You hear me? And like we just seen it on the news. Motherfucker, soon the freight come through, and I wonder like, why are they sending shit right through the hoods? And this shit come right through Inglewood, the train every time. It's just mysterious. And then it get hit every time. You hear me? Like, come on, bro. It's something to it now, bro.
Yeah,
like y'all
true.
steady sending the same train, and then they can still write it off. Whether they get that to them people or not, it's insurance on it.
Right,
So somebody gonna get their money back and more.
Damn, that's deep. I didn't think about that.
Now they adding on more crates that wasn't in there. Oh man, they took 10,000 crates out of there. It probably was only 2,000 crates in there. But now,
it's insurance claim. Yeah.
And now they come and investigate us. They come and investigate the neighborhoods. When the feds come in for that shit, they come and investigate us because, the guns, whoever did it, man, they just sent the guns and let the guns just, what I'm talking about, get in the rack like that.
Yeah, that's deep. Yeah, that was deep when you just said the insurance claim. Like I ain't think about that insurance claim shit, but that's some real shit though. All right, so All right, so we went through the low. So we through the low end. So you said your pop. Okay, I went through with your pops. All right, so with your was you close with your parents, like, or was it just like like hood shit? I'm from the hood too, so I you know what I mean. But it's like, how was it like?
When I got like 16, like that, like it was still like family, like with my daddy always. My daddy throw parties, feed the whole neighborhood, all type of shit. Like everybody know my daddy, and we was still close. My mom, she was on drugs, so she was around. She was around when we seen her, or she was around, but she was just fighting her demons at the time. We grown now. Everybody do drugs now, so everybody a crack. Who the fucking judge my mama?
Yeah, facts.
When you walking around with a baby bottle with fucking syrup in it. You be like, how the fuck you used to judge my mama? Yeah. All that shit is the same shit she doing. It's just in a rock form or whatever she doing. You doing the shit in liquid form. You know what I'm talking about? So
nah, real shit.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's you real. Like straight up, that's why motherfuckers fuck with you. Like that was real. Like shit, everybody out here under the act. So it's like motherfucker ain't judging. Like we all been through it, and all us from the hood got our stories. You know what I mean? We all been through it, bro. On the real. All right, so. When you on the low end, so you said like in 02 they tore the buildings down?
Yeah, 02, 01,
Okay.
The end of 01, beginning of 02, yeah.
And then y'all
we only had one building left in 01. That was the last building that was standing.
Yeah.
And then they tore it down, and everybody was in. Either you still on the low end somewhere, or you was where they moved you to, where you got your Section 8 to.
Where the first place that you went when you actually left the low end after you, because you said y'all still had the row house or whatever. When you left there, where you go?
When Newtown was up, we stayed on Greenwood. We stayed on 4437 Greenwood. Bezu ended up moving. Bezu, his little brother and them ended up moving from the Greens. They took down the Green. They ended up moving into our building on the first floor, and we stayed on the third.
In the Greens?
On 46.
Oh, okay. Down, okay,
on
right.
What they call 46
yeah,
now.
Yeah, THF. 46.
THF.
So what I was gonna say, so name some people that people would know that you knew on the low end. You just said Bezu. Like, what's some other folks that you knew that was like you knew them on the low end already before?
THF crack. Everybody from THF, shit. Everybody from the Wells, Newtown, Lawless. Like I know all them from Lawless. They was just younger. You know what I'm saying? I know all of them from Lawless. Everybody who rapping from Lawless, I know all them. I used to be all through their bills, third bill and the second bill and all that shit. I know a lot of them, man. I know a lot of them, like a lot of them.
What about the LEP Bogus Boys? They from the low end?
That's my boy, man. Count. G Count.
Yeah, G
That's
Count.
my boy.
Yeah, he hard. I fuck with his music.
Shout out G Count, man. Put down them Black and Miles, though, my boy. Put down them Black and Miles. Shout out to G Count, though.
Yeah. So they was from down there too. Like you knew them from when you was down there and all that. Yeah, that's what's
yeah. G Count always them. They are Mooney them. They used to be in the alley with me. My homie Mooney them, they used to be sliding through the alley. We had a weed line. They had a weed line. And that motherfucker was doing like 30 a night on everything from 8 in the morning to 3 in the morning. That motherfucker done did that. You know what I'm talking about? That bitch was booming.
Yeah.
So it was everybody coming through there.
Yeah, but he fired though. He ain't dropping it in a minute, but he had a mixtape back. I was like 2013 or something. I was on the run and shit. That shit was hard. They had some shit like on the real. I fucked with the LEP Bogus Boys, but
they stayed back there, coming back there, fucking with us though.
Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, so all right, so you say from there you moved on Green, then that's when you was on 46. You was over there with Bezu and them. So then
Bezu and them was younger. This is when they was younger. They weren't older. They was younger. They moved into the building we stayed in.
Right.
On the third floor. We stayed on the third floor. They stayed on the first floor. And then Newtown was still up though. Newtown was still Newtown buildings was still up when we stayed on Greenwood.
Right.
So we was just walking down there.
Right.
Or my brother, he had money, so my brother Imani had a bag. So driving down there, BMW, Cadillac, all that shit.
All right, so he was getting to it.
Yeah, my brother was getting to it, bro. He was getting to it then. When I was a shorty, I ain't want for nothing. 8th grade, all that shit was mics, all that shit.
Yeah,
everything that they want. That's why I don't care about it now. I've been wearing that shit. Like my brother had a fucking sack. 1998, 99, all that shit. Yeah.
So he was up,
Yeah, up.
Yeah.
My brother was up.
Yeah.
On everything, up. Safe to say he was up.
So when you lived in that building with Bezu, how was Bezu as a shorty? Like you used to interact with him and shit, or you just know him just being a shorty?
Yeah,
like?
I used to interact with. I ain't used to really interact with him. I just used to see him all the time, like in the building and shit.
Yeah.
Or they going to Kennecott Park to play in the park or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
When you okay. So from 4-6, that's when you from 4-6. Then where you go from there?
No Limit.
Okay.
My little sister moved to No Limit.
Okay.
I had
where that's at? What's No Limit? What's that block? That's what 80. That's where that 78th,
75th and Colfax, 75th and Kingston, 77, 78, 79 from the 5 to the 9. Yeah.
Okay. So you was over there in No Limit then. So it's BDs over there in No Limit.
We was the BDs that was out there.
Newtown.
We had no, it wasn't just Newtown. I was from Newtown, but folks them from 35th. It was like BDs from everywhere, 45th. Like if they stayed over there or they girls stayed over there, we'd just all be on 77 to Kingston. That was like shit, 77. We was out there. The Courtway buildings and shit. Yeah, we was out there.
Yeah. So
but it was the moles. It was No Limit though. But we fuck with Slim them and Gil them. We fuck with them. So
right.
They was older than us, but we respect them.
Yeah, it's the moles over there. It's like No Limit is No Limit close by Lakeside or not? Yeah. Okay. So what I was gonna say. So how was it growing up over there? Like in No Limit. Like was it as serious as it was in the projects down on the low end, or
Hey man, it was. Hey, look, Newtown was like. It was like we wasn't really into it. We threw rocks, jumped on people, probably let off a 380 at a motherfucker. Then we didn't have to war though when we was in Newtown. We didn't have to participate. It was people, It was people who already was like that. You know what I'm talking about? So we didn't have to pretend to be like that when it was people like that already. You hear me?
Right.
So I ain't had to do none of that. I ain't had to be I didn't have to be savage or none of that. You know what I'm talking about? I was just myself. And then when we went on 63rd, that's when I noticed all the snakes slithering and shit like that. That's when, and I got shot. I ended up getting shot on Bennett. That's
we gonna get to that, but
yeah, that's when I ended up picking up guns and shit.
But before that, but when you was on the east side though, was it like treacherous? Like what was more treacherous, the east side?
The east side is treacherous, man. The east side is fucking deadly, bro. That's the deadly fucking thing in the city, bro. Yeah. On my mama, it's a different ball game over there. It's a different. People pop up like this, bro, and you gone.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? When I was jammed up, I was locked up with some niggas from Lakeside, and that's how they everybody from different hoods was talking, but that was like over in that area, like how you saying, they was like basically all that area is like them people was rough over there. Like
it's rough.
It's treacherous. Like
it's rough over there, bro. I'm talking about it's rough. And then by No Limit being Courtway buildings, all Courtway buildings, ain't no houses. It's all Courtway buildings. So now you gotta either be in the Courtway. It becomes deadly for two parties when you dealing with Courtway buildings. It becomes deadly. This is what becomes deadly about it. For the person who riding up, you don't think nobody outside. So all they gotta do is pop out any building that they in. You know what I'm talking about, and then it's over with for you. Once they see you keep spinning. But then it could be deadly because once you locked outside that gate, somebody could slide up and just hit you. You ain't got nowhere to run. So it is deadly than a motherfucker. I done seen so many people. Like I lost my friend Romel over there. I lost my friend Dez to the party.
They was BDs or they was some of the most, because you said
Dez was a stone, but Romel was BD. He was BD over there on everything. Like I lost them. Them was like the first friends like that I lost.
How old was you?
When Romel died, I was like I had to be like 16, like 16, 17. Y'all me, Easky, him. I was like 16, 17.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's rough though.
They died.
Real. Yeah, so okay, so this over east. So how long you was over there? Like, did you know? You named some people. What about did you know like Herbo and them would have been too young, huh? Like
Nah, Herbo and them wasn't over there. They wasn't
Cairo
over there.
and all them.
Cairo and them was little.
Yeah, you knew Cairo over there though.
Cairo, yeah, I used to always see Cairo and them over there. Like
Yeah.
I used to always. Cairo was young though. He was young. Cairo was younger. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Cairo from over there. But Herb, I ain't never seen him over there. I ain't saying that he ain't from over there.
Right.
Cause once you putting your blood, sweat, and tears over somewhere, bro,
Right.
that's where you from. Whether
Yeah.
people want to say you from over there or not, it just is what it is. You hear me? Like
yeah, that's true.
that's what he claimed and that's what he named. All his songs that was on my MP3 player in jail, it said no limit. There's no limit. So I feel like they should have jumped on his ass then, cause I want my money back, G Herbo. And if you ever see this motherfucking interview, G Herbo, I want my motherfucking money that I paid for, cause I'm rolling with Cairo, nigga. I believe him. On everything.
But so Cairo, Cairo interview was lit. Like, on the real, would you say 16 fed the streets? Then
Hey, shout out 16. Shout out my boy 16. Shout out Visual, man. Shout out my motherfucking boy Cairo too, man. And y'all better stay. We ain't done, but stay focused with my boy Cartel Media, man. He coming with it.
Indeed, that's love, bro. All right, so let me see where we gonna go. You said we still on the east side. So, you went to school over there?
Over east?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't go to school over east.
Yeah. Did you? What was school like for you when you was growing up? Like, you went to school on the low end, but it's like, how was it?
I went to school on low end. Oh, man, it was like your friends was from Stateway or your friends was from wherever they was from, bro. We was over there.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, I'm finna go to Stateway with my friend. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
We over there. Like, it was different than now.
Mm-hmm.
The kids can't go nowhere.
Yeah.
They gotta sleep under their bed now from a bullet.
Right, so the gangbanging, they used to gangbang back then.
Man, it was gang banging, bro. It was gang banging. But man, I guarantee, bro. And I just want to say this, man. I think y'all made a mistake when they took Larry Hoover. Now, I'm just saying. I think they made a big mistake when they took Larry Hoover, man. And all them heads, like when they be taking them all at one time and thinking that's cool. No, it ain't cool, bro. Because when you take that off the streets, now you got people who just ain't no rules now. And then you can't violate nobody for something that you ain't never taught them.
You said something about that earlier, like when you was saying like by the time when you jumped off the porch and became swiping, swiping, you know what I mean? You said it wasn't no structure no more because everybody went to jail, the feds came. So it's like, was your generation the first generation that was like, I don't want to say lawless, but for lack of a better word, like where y'all didn't have the old heads to keep y'all in line? Was y'all like the first generation to experience that, your generation, or would you say that?
No, because we still,
It still was a little bit of structure.
You still go back to like when you say everybody a killer respect a killer, or however you want to say it, like it's somebody who you fear on the block.
Right, an older guy.
It's somebody who somebody fear, bro, on that block.
Right.
Like I might be like, oh man, he a pussy, but the next man might be like, nah, dude, he'll tear off your head, bro. Don't underestimate me. You hear me? You hear me?
Like, so that's when you was growing up. So let me ask you this. So what about today when you would say some people like somebody like a Von or people with those names, you know what I mean, quote unquote, but it's like people with them names, do you think they respect anybody like older, or is like they just was for themselves? Because basically it seemed like they allegedly from what people saying, you know what I mean, it's speculation, motherfuckers ain't got no proof or nothing, but it's like basically people would make it seem like they just was bar none, doing whatever the fuck they wanted to, you know what I mean? Or they was the chiefs or the heads of they little cliques, you know what I mean? Certain people like Von or, you know, certain different people.
I ain't even gonna lie, man. When you got money, man, when you got money and you got more money than some grown niggas, man, they gonna fall in line.
What about before he had money?
Before that, they gonna whoop his ass if he would've did some shit like that. You hear me?
Yeah, right.
Like once you got that money, bro, like ain't none of that. Or they hearing you putting in all this work, they gonna support what you doing.
But you think a motherfucker that's so-called putting in work, I don't want to use Von for that example, but anybody like just say, but there's somebody that's putting in work, do you think that they honor an ass whooping or a violation? Like if they like that, you think they honor an ass whooping?
I ain't gonna lie, they ain't honor no ass whooping. It been like that though. It been like that since like 08. You whoop a motherfucker, you might as well go ahead and die, cause he gon', you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's
he coming back and shoot you, bro.
Yeah, that's like that guy who got shot on O Block on live on that like not a few months ago.
The A-Roy.
Yeah, A-Roy. He was fighting and shit. Shorty had that move on him. Like, yeah, that was kind of crazy. Yeah, but yeah, that was kind of crazy with Shorty on the live. It was after a fight, so it's like when you saying honor and ass whooping, he was a little shorty. He want honor in that. You know what I mean? He took it to that extreme. But yeah, all right. So I don't really want to. All right, let me see. All right, so we still over east. So we was talking about school, and you was saying like you went to. So what was school like for you? You fucked with school, or it was like?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I love school. Shit, we went to school the girls, learn to learn. You know what I'm talking about?
But was you into it? Like, I know when I was a shorty, I didn't really like school. I didn't appreciate it probably till after I got out of school. But it's like, when you was a shorty, you was...
Yeah, I was up in the morning waiting for school, bro. The school donuts and that motherfucking thing. I wanted everything that was coming with school.
Yeah. So when you did you finish school?
Yeah, I finished school.
Oh, that's what's up on the real.
I finished school,
I did too. Yeah, that's what's up on the real. So you was in the trenches, but you had a head on your shoulders. Like,
oh yeah, I finished school and I got associates. I went to Harold Washington College for 2 years for business management.
Soon as you graduated high school, you went into college, or it was like down the line?
Yeah, right after I graduated high school, right when I graduated high school, I went and...
Oh, that's what's up, bro, on the real. So, a lot of people don't know that about you, see?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, man. Yeah. They don't know that I got a college degree and all that. They don't know that.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro, on the real. So, all right, so you was able to do all that and you still in the trenches, like doing you, like on the real, you like, yes, sir, on the real, yeah. So,
Cause the homework was simple. The schoolwork was simple. I know this, I'm fresh out of high school. Everything that I learned in high school is just take it another level. You know what I'm talking about? This shit's simple.
Yes, sir.
As long as you can comprehend a lot of things, bro, you'll be good at life, bro, if you just can comprehend it the right way.
Yeah, that's facts, on the real. That's facts. That's really what a lot of shit is, comprehension. Yeah, that's real talk. I agree with that. All right. So you in the trenches. You went to school. So we over east with it. You said you lost two of your homeboys. That's when you basically, or you been off the porch though before that, cause you was already in it. You said back then.
I was bad than a motherfucker. My mom, I'll call my mom right now. She gonna tell you I'm my baddest kid.
Yeah.
Like for real, I used to do some bad shit. You know what I'm talking about? Weird shit. You know, had people knocking on the door. Your son did this. You know, just doing shit, busting people's heads and all type of shit, bro. Like.
Yeah. What it was about though, like it was just like you just being curious and just out there, like what it was about, like what you
know, you had point them out, knock them out.
Yeah.
You know, you point them out, knock them out. You had a lot of games that people used to play.
Right.
And we was just being kids though.
Yeah, that's really what it was. Yeah. Yeah, but so when your two homies passed away, did that like change something in you as far as like with the streets, or was it like how did that affect you? You know, you speaking on that a little bit.
My homie Romeo passed. First, my homie Dez passed. My homie Dez, he got killed on the party line. He had got over some girls. We seen him before he went though. He was telling us how he finna go and ball out these two girls, and You know what I'm saying? Him, man, y'all come with us, man. They gonna do all us. And me and my homie like, nah, we good. Me and my homie E Ski, we like, we good. We just trying to get some smoke from him. So he gave us a smoke. He like, I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow when I get back. Tell y'all how fun it was. Bro, I'm talking about, look, bro, no, this ain't no cap. That night at 9 o'clock news, bro, his face came across the screen of the news, bro, as I'm smoking, bro, the weed that we got from him, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Man, bro, it hurt my heart, bro, that to find out. He had went on the party line. He told these girls he was a baller from No Limit. He had all this money. He had dope lines and all this shit. He stayed fresh, stayed diamond earrings, had a car and everything. So, you know, he went over there. When he got over there, the girls told him them to sit in Pacific seats in the house. And when they sat in there, they was ambushed.
Damn.
They shot him in his head off top. Boom, killed him. His boy who went with him, he ran and flipped out the window, bro.
Damn.
On everything. He ran and flipped out the window.
So he survived?
Hell yeah, he survived. But he messed up, bro. When he flipped out that window from the 3rd floor, a Metro police officer was patrolling the tracks. They right on 59th and Low. It's a track right there where the trains get hit. He seen him fly out the window and came over there, and dude and them tried to come over there and get him off the ground. The officers ended up shooting one of them.
Damn.
All the hoes in jail, everything, bro. They got life. All of them.
Damn. So, what year this was? Okay,
This shit 04. This shit 04.
Oh, wow.
It happened on the party line. We used to have these party lines in Chicago. It's called like the Roach. All that. We call it the Roach. But
I remember the party line.
Yeah.
That's like all over. Yeah.
We used to have that shit, bro. It was a hood party line, bro, and a lot of people got killed off that shit. You know what I'm talking about? But Dez was the first person who I knew personally. You know,
he was your age?
Yeah, he was my boy. That was my boy.
Damn,
And then I did a story about him on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, that ain't what's up. That's I ain't my fault. I don't want to say it like that. I'm gonna clip that out. My fault. I ain't want to say that.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up that I got a story about.
That you got a story about.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
I
don't want to make it seem like because it's a death. Like that's sad. That's fucked up. So the women got life. You said.
Yeah, they got life. All of them got 100.
Yeah, damn. So okay. So when did you end up over there on in Parkway from on the east side from over east?
I've been going to since my building had been in there. I was able to go in Parkway.
So you always was back and forth.
Yeah, I was around. Boy, I'm on Cottage Grove. I had family stayed on Cottage Grove on 61st Cottage Grove. It used to be a movie over there every night. They outside partying, drinking. Girls everywhere all night on Cottage Grove. When they wasn't busting over there, was busting over there. When they wasn't busting over there, I'm back in No Limit.
All right, so you moving around.
Man, I was where I was busting that. I was pocket watching. I was really pocket watching. I was there where I thought the money was.
So that really was your
that was my MO.
Yeah, so okay. So what I was gonna say, so if that was when people see you coming, they know that's what you on. Is like, what's to that? Like, you know what I mean? They ain't like trying to.
They be aware of me, bro. Like they be aware of me. Niggas be like, man, I can't pull out my money right here. Folks right here on my mom. I done heard people say that. Some of the guys.
Hell, your ass a piece of work, man.
Yeah. It's just I needed it at the time. I'm blessed. Thank God for the supporters that I got, bro. They support me well on YouTube, so I ain't got to be out here doing it. I think God gave me the YouTube platform.
Sit you down.
Yeah, he know. Because if I was there when all that scamming money was going around, the PPP, oh man, I would have had all that shit. And the Dirk brought that $1 million. Let me tell you something, Dirk. You wouldn't have never, if I ain't had this YouTube making this money, this good old money to me, it's good to me. You probably say, oh man, them pennies, but look, it's good to me. They ain't pennies to me. But you wouldn't have never left off that block with that motherfucking $1 million, okay? I'm finna explain to you one time how I would have got away. You hear me? Y'all would have been in there, you, Wallow and Gilly, y'all would have been singing that motherfucker. Wooski got hit up in his head. Next thing you know, car would have crashed into it. I would have hopped out, smoke bombed it. All y'all would have been under distress, sprayed a little mace in the air, so all y'all eyes burning. I would have grabbed $1 million, we would have backed up the car, been down, housed it. You hear me? The end. You know, but thank God for YouTube, brother.
Oh, the real. So you had a whole fucking my motherfucker was gonna get up. Yeah, that's rough on the real. Say swipe a few years ago, Dirk would have been in trouble.
Oh
Huh?
man, his ass would have been in trouble.
For the
Anybody would tell him that. If he make a phone call right now, be like, man, who is this nigga with the mask on talking about I wouldn't have got away? They would have been like, yeah, he would have got you. Swipe would have got you. On my mama. Hey, look, he could call O Block and ask some of the main niggas, be like, man, who is dude, man? He say he would have got me. Oh yeah, Swipe would have got you back then on my mama.
Say motherfuckers vouch out.
Yeah, they would have vouched for me. I would have got him, bro.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have never left him out there with the $1 million. And I would have called my essays from Boxwood. Shout out to Boxwood, man. Hey, $3 million on everything. They running this shit.
Hell nah, bro. Your ass a fool, bro. All right, so I would jump off Dirk. Yeah, Dirk ass AJ. Dirk would have been. He'd have been hit. My mama say the whole M. That's crazy. Yeah, he pulled it with that shit. Though, straight up.
He had balls.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. What the ops? What the people talking about? They had him at? He on live with $1 million. Shit.
Yeah.
He ain't had.
Yeah, say Dirk ain't worried about it. I guess like on the real, man.
The crib. He in the crib with the most lights on, man. On everything.
Yeah, that's rough, man, on the real. But yeah, but he in another lane, I guess. So he ain't, I guess, I don't know. Maybe he feeling like he untouchable. Cause look, that's another thing. Like when you see Dirk, we gonna finna get back into the story as far as O Block and all that. But we on Dirk, so I want to ask this question. When you see recently that YSL got indicted, and you see the prosecutor get on the podium, and she basically say they gonna use the lyrics to get him, they gonna use his rap lyrics to prosecute him, I guess. You know, it's like it's in the indictment. So when you hear shit like that, and then you look back and you see after the O Block 5 got indicted, and you see Dirk releasing certain music with crazy ass lyrics, like do you think he like playing with them people, or do you think he's slow or oblivious to what's going on, or how you view him, or you think he's just thinking like, okay, it's just music? How you think he viewing that, like from if you just could guess?
Man, that nigga gotta be smoking glass dicks, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, them little niggas be playing with fire, man. I ain't gonna lie, they be playing with fire. Hey, let me just tell you this, what I seen, man. So, I get out of Stateville, man, 2020. I get out of Stateville, man. And Doug get killed and everything. And so, like, after Doug get killed, you know, it was like a breaking news thing that the feds was walking around O Block. That they was walking around. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, damn, they walking around. And then you see the gang members talking about some, y'all smoking on Tookaville? Y'all doing, I'm like, they playing with the FBI like this? Like, you would think a person want to get away. Mm-hmm. But they was
playing like that, bro?
Yeah, they was playing with them. They was talking shit to the DEA and the FBI. They had on the suits and they was playing with them. So I feel like they don't care. Like, they don't care.
I ain't gonna lie, 60, 20, I ain't gonna even lie. 5 years in one of them little boxes, bro. That shit ain't cool, man. Shorty, I don't know, man. Like, that's kind of different, bro. Like, on the real. Once you get down there, look, I'm gonna tell you what kind of woke me up as a shorty. I was like, I probably was 20. This 08. I was in the joint. I was a parole violation. They sent me to Galesburg. I seen the old head that was locked up since 1968. I met him in 08. He ain't never been home before. That fucked me up, bro. Like, on the real, I'm looking like, damn. I realized it could happen to me when I seen that. You get what I'm saying? Like, do you think these shorties, they ain't ever seen shit like that, so it's like it's a game to them until it's real? Like, why you think motherfuckers playing like that? Like, what you think about that? Like,
man, ain't no guidance. They ain't got the music and all that. Like, we had slow music, a lot of R&B music. What happened to R&B?
Yeah,
that shit gone now. You hear the R&B singers rapping, they hit a verse, they rap before they start singing now. You know, like,
that's true.
It's like, it's just different, bro. The cartoons was different. Now they got cartoons, like, we had cartoons, we had like Darkwing Duck. We had like the Gargoyles, the G.I. Joes, you know, shit, superheroes and shit. You had the little villains, but you had the Batman and Robin and all that. Man, these little niggas got Riley off what's the name, with a big ass gun, upping on somebody on the boondocks.
Right.
My son right here, he he listens to these cartoons, these little Muppets, and they talking about going to jail. Kenny, did you steal a crack? I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell you watching? Like, and that's just what it
Yeah,
is
that
now.
is crazy.
It's just what
though.
it is
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
you know. He
Yeah,
know to be good at school. He know just because he watching this little cartoon because it's for kids.
Mhm.
But don't go to school and act this shit out. You still do good in school, you know?
Right, facts. Yeah, you got to be on top of it with that, cause like when we I know you experienced that. It's like even you got to stay on top of them, but even when people be on top of you, still do what you want to do. That's just people. That's how we is. Cause like how you had your pops giving you game and your little guidance, you did what you wanted to do to an extent. You know what I mean? But sometimes, but in your situation though, I ain't gonna lie, you kind of. Do you feel like you had to do some of the stuff you did, or because you keep saying I had to have it? Did you have to have it, or was it that you just wanted it? You know what I mean?
No, I needed it, bro. I had to have that shit, bro. I needed it. I had to, you know, it's like with anything you do, you get a rush for that shit.
Right.
And once you get that rush, you need it. Like one bankroll turns to I need that.
What's the biggest bankroll you ever hit for? Like if you don't mind,
the biggest shit, the biggest bankroll
that you hit,
the biggest bankroll I ever hit for.
Or a lick. It ain't got to be a bankroll, whatever. A lick
Was $75K. The most drugs I had at one time, I had hit for 2 books, a C, a powder, powder, on everything.
Yeah, that's crazy on the real. Yeah, my mom. So whole time though, shit like that, motherfucker be ready to. That's like a motherfucker kill you for $1,000. You know what I mean? It's like that's some serious shit. But yeah, my mama. But it's like motherfuckers get out that jam on the real. It's like I'm glad to see you put that, bro, on the real, like out the way and doing your YouTube thing, cause it's like that's you right, you blessed on my mama, bro, on the real. Like this you got to take advantage. We want to get to when you got to the O and you say you been flying through there and all that. So. But you got a unique experience because you also you knew ducking them from the low end where Sheena and all of them. Then when you moved to 63rd, when you moved from 64th, how you get to 63rd? Like, was you already rotating through there too? Or
man, ain't none of that. All that not from 63rd, man. All the motherfuckers from 63rd, man. Every building that they lived in is 63 something. Vine them and that Vine stayed on 6317, some shit like that, right on the front of Parkway. He was the first building. You know what I'm talking about? Right across the street from the McDonald's. So all that, we not from 63rd shit, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. All them, Vine ain't from 63rd. I don't get offended because I'm from 39th. I'm pretty sure Brick wouldn't have got offended because he from 39th. And neither should Duck or none of them got offended because they not from over there.
Right.
Cash Out and them from 54th. Ain't nobody from 63rd really, for real. You know what I'm talking about?
So what about the Gyro guys? That's 63rd or that's not necessarily?
I mean, I don't think I don't think the big guys from Gyro give a fuck, cause they getting some money. You gotta be a broke motherfucker to be like, you said I ain't from 63rd? You gotta be some broke ass, but that's some broke ass shit.
So Gyro is older guys. So Lil B and all them, they won Gyro, or they was different. They was
That
EBT.
whole hood is everything. It's the same, bro. It's like the same, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's the same, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same. All them blocks within that's with each other, bro. It's the same. Gyro, STL, EBT. All that shit the same, man.
Right, but okay, so we ain't get to we ain't into the beefing and all that, but I'm just saying like it was some type of split. It had to be, you know what I mean? But it's like let me see how I would ask that. It's like it had to be some type of split where it's like it's all the same, but for whatever reason they making a distinction that we ain't, you know what I mean, we not from over there, y'all not from over here, both of them, you get what I'm saying? But it's a misconception that
that's just some rapping shit, bro. All them from 63rd, bro, like all they daddies, bro. Most of them dudes who talking about 63rd, bro, they daddies now from Calumet building or something like that, bro. So all that is nothing, bro. They used to hang with each other, bro. Like Vaughn used to be over there. Vaughn from Killer Ward, first of all. He wasn't from O Block when I was over there. He was from Killer Ward. I knew he did, and Butta knew he did. That's why That's why when Butta exposed him, that told Doug and them that he was in O Block, hanging in O Block, he was playing both sides.
Right.
Only me and Butta knew that.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Only me and Butta knew that Von stayed over there, lived over there. O Block didn't even know that he was hanging with Duck.
Right.
That's why it's a shock to them when Duck came out and said, Von used to hang with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he did hang with him. He did hang over there. I used to walk Von back to his crib because his building was before mine.
Right.
So I walk him over there because I can go over there because Newtown was over there.
Mm-hmm. So when you left from the east side, you permanently moved into O Block at a point?
Yeah, I moved to O Block in 09.
Okay.
09.
Okay. And by this time, so you've been in the streets, so you've been thugging for real. I heard you mention that you've been shot before a couple times, like on separate occasions. Did you been shot by that time? Or
I was shot before that.
when you stayed over east?
I got shot over east on Bennett, on 72nd and Bennett. This 2004.
So this a little bit after your friend died or before?
This before my friend died.
Damn, so it was already real. So when you got shot, was it like about some bullshit you did or
I ain't even know the motherfuckers, bro. I ain't even know him. It was a shorty who popped me. I ain't even know him though, bro.
Can you describe the day, like as far as how you woke up? Did you feel eerie? Like, can you walk through the day and then what happened or whatever?
Shit, I ain't feel eerie. I had my kids. I had my son in the house. I had my oldest son in the house. I had him in the house. He was a baby, and I had told the girl who stayed downstairs under me, "Can she watch my son real quick while I run that Italian Fiesta?" Italian Fiesta, that's the best hood pizza. It's greasy, it's good than a motherfucker. So I was running the Italian Fiesta. So I went to the Italian Fiesta. I ordered the pizza that I had I wanted Italian sausage, cheese, some more shit.
Yeah, you went across got the good pizza. All right, so we had to switch the battery. So go ahead. You were saying describing how when you got shot, you went downstairs to get the pizza, to get the greasy pizza.
Oh yeah, I went to go and get the pizza from Italian Fiesta. I was staying on Constance, and Euclid is like 2 blocks over. 2 blocks over. So I walked 2 blocks over to get the pizza. Then I came out, walked in the corner store. I was going to the corner store to get some Crunch Curls and to give my son some cheese curls, whatever he wants, some cheese puffs or some shit like that. And as I'm walking in the door, my pizza in my hand and everything.
You walking back in your apartment building?
No, I'm walking inside the corner store to get this shit.
Okay.
And when I'm walking in the corner store and finna hit the aisle, you hear me?
You just felt
shot in my head, yeah. I was shot in my head. I threw every motherfucking rack in there. I'm talking about panicking.
Damn.
On everything.
So you
bro.
ain't fall out, you just felt the impact.
Yeah,
and you
felt the impact.
Yeah.
I ain't fall out right away, bro. I fell out right back in front of Italian Fiesta, bro. He ran out this way and I ran out the other way.
But you ain't ever get to see him though, just like you just seen feet like.
Man, I ain't know him from a can of paint, bro.
Damn.
I ain't know that east side wicked though like that.
Damn, yeah, that's rough. So how you get to the hospital and all that?
The Italian Fiesta.
Oh, they called the ambulance. Okay, and they came and shit. So
and then they noticed it was me. You know what I'm talking about? Like I go there
every you already
time.
in there. Yeah. Damn. So you was you in a coma or something? Like was you in the hospital? What happened next? Like
I was in the hospital for like some weeks, and then they took the shell out of my head. All that shit. I was just repaying. I was sore. Real sore all over. Like just cause you get shot in your head, don't think that your fucking body or your legs are like they're motherfuckers that give out. Yeah, they'll give out on you. So yeah, that time when I got shot in my head, I was blessed, bro. But it was cool. It was better. It was a small caliber. And it just when it got stuck.
Right, it didn't go out. Yeah. Damn, that's still crazy. I guess your motherfucking damn, bro. So did people be talking like, did you have a near-death experience when you got shot in the head, or it was just like it just knocked you out and then you went to the hospital? I mean, not to just minimize it because that's some serious shit, but was it just like that? Like, did you have a near-death experience, or it wasn't that serious? Like, you weren't on the verge of death, basically.
No, my cousin, he came to the hospital, and he said that before I passed out or some shit like that, I was like, roll up the weed. That's some shit I could believe I said
Right,
too. Like,
right.
roll up the weed. I want some weed or some shit like that.
Yeah.
'Cause I was a fiend back then for the weed, bro. Just wanted to smoke. I spent all my money on weed.
That's when motherfuckers experiment. I was like that around that age too, like straight up high school type on the real motherfucker. All right, so you got hit in the head. So then this was over easy, but then okay, so we was in the O. All right, so when you was in the O, you was lit. So because we bouncing back and forth, because you was all over. You from your hood was all over. So now, when you was in the O, when you lived in the O, when did you move in there? You already had, I think you already answered that, but I forget the.
Yeah, I moved in there like 08, 09,
About 08,
but I moved in there messing with a girl, but we been in there. Like
Right.
Newtown been in there
Right.
since 02. Like my block, like my
Yeah.
homies now live in there.
Yeah, so you been
Without
rotating.
Yeah, I could go over there anytime. My homies now in every building, in 3-4 apartments, in every building in Parkway, all the way from 63rd to the 66th end.
Mm-hmm. So, but when you moved in there, that's when you did you already know a lot of the people that's popular, like Chief Keef and all them, before when you was just coming in there, or when you moved in there, that's when you met them?
I met Keith and them as the months went by. I met Keith and them and all them. And OD, the reason why it's called O Block, his name OD, that was my friend. I called him a friend, you know. He slept on my crib, you know, we was always hanging around and shit, you know. Even when I wasn't hanging outside, shit, I'd tell him, bro, you tired of hanging out there, man, come up here. Even if I wasn't with him, you know.
So when you with OD and them, so this like 08, 09. When he passed away though, he passed away
2011
okay.
August.
Okay. So you was still in the OR during like that time?
No, my block got into it with them in like 2010, the end of 11, the end of 10, going into 11. A guy had died, but it wasn't nobody who killed him. A homie killed him, or his own brother, whatever he is to him. He ended up shooting him when the ballistics came back.
Damn.
You know, so they was under the impression that somebody did. I be seeing interviews on the on YouTube. They be saying Wooski killed the guy Reezy. You know, I mean, that's bullshit.
Right.
You know, his homie killed him. His homie went to jail and did a dub for it already. So they knock it off. You hear me?
Right, damn.
He
Yeah,
did
right.
20 at 50. That's 10 years. He did 20 at 50 on my mama. He home now.
Yeah, damn. What, it was like a manslaughter then?
Yeah, it was a manslaughter. He killed this homie. He was backing up and this homie walked into the bullets.
Damn, that's rough. All right, so OD, so that's a prominent name, but then you got ties to prominent names on the other side, like Brick, Duck, Lil B, and all of them. So when you was cool with OD, did you know, was you rotating with them still at that time?
Oh yeah, even when I was into it, when we got into it with they big homies in O Block, I went over to the other side. I went over to the other side with Duck and them. Like, I ain't go over to the other side like, oh, I'm with y'all, I'm Gyro or none of that. Hell no, I'm BD.
Right.
I'm from Newtown.
Right.
I was just over there. We been going through that before I was even in O Block, or even when I was in O Block, I was still able to walk through there to Cottage, everywhere. Everywhere I wanted to go.
Right. And basically, because it's BDs mostly over there, basically.
Yeah, it's BDs, and the real BDs know Newtown. So, he from Newtown, folks. You know what I'm talking about? That was my gateway.
So the GDs over there, that's only like MOB, probably like the only GD block over there.
It's GDs over there. It's GDs over there.
But mostly it's BDs.
But it ain't what they think it is. Like, people be like, oh man, it's a BD and GD war.
Yeah,
bro, some of these
that.
blocks, bro, it's more BDs and Stones than it is GDs on the GD block.
Right.
Like,
Right,
You hear me? Like, it just be like that.
Right, I get what you're saying, right? So it's just that music is really what give that impression that it's a GDBD word, right? Cause yeah, I see, but yeah, it ain't even that. So that's kind of deep right there though, cause it's like it's the what you think caused it? Like I heard you say it was a female before, so you think that's what from your understanding, you think it was over females, and then the mob just turned on itself because it was a lot of BDs going against BDs.
No. It wasn't never that. It's just that. How can I say this? The older guys ain't no BDs, bro, who over there. The younger guys who in tour with them is BDs. The older guys probably is GDs from Ja Rule City, but the younger guys what ain't.
Right.
So them getting in tour with them ain't got nothing to do with no structure or shit, because they basically music BDs. Keep them BDs. They didn't grow up when I came up. So anything got the. If you flip in 2012, you talk about you BD, you a chief. We call them Chief Keef BDs. Chief Keef and bless the whole nation.
Right.
You hear me? So that ain't got nothing to do with them in Tookaville, one back and forth, and all that shit. That shit happened over a bitch, and you know it just been going on ever since, bro.
Right,
and a lot of people don't know why they won for.
Right.
They just know that there's more dead people. Oh, he killed our homie, but why? Why is he won? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's what it be.
Yeah, that's crazy. That it's like. So you was close with OD. You said you was close with Lil B. Like, was they both living at a time? Was y'all all living at, like, was you close with them when all three of y'all was living?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. All them.
So was did they like each other or not?
No, they went. They was
always
didn't
like each other.
No, they never knew each other. Like Lil B never knew. Like Lil B probably did know OD because they came at building, but. It's like man, it's man. Look, they used to be friends, bro, or they family or something like that, bro. It's just a demon. It's just a demon, bro. It's just an evil spirit, bro. They killing each other. Ain't no way to say it. Ain't no way of like. How's they doing it or what, man?
No,
it's just like, no, I'm just explaining, like, it's just devilish acts, bro. That's all to it, bro. Motherfuckers are rap about, they don't care if it's their cousin. On everything. Once you say that, you know, you don't give a fuck about your cousin. What you care about another nigga who was just walking up the street who you don't know, named John Doe?
Yeah, you ain't lying about that. It's like life don't got no value now. Like when you look at this shit with the dude 800 Lil Fats, how he's supposed to have him shot his cousin supposedly, that the guy Dewey Fo supposed to have been his cousin or whatever.
Slimed him out.
Yeah, and it's like that.
Slimed him out, crashed to a tree and just left him, bro. Like, you know, after
like
that,
it ain't none.
And that's why the younger generation they just playing how they playing now.
Yeah. What you like? What you would tell the young generation? Like you got guys that's gone, that's in prison. I'm pretty sure for a long time, and it's like what you would tell the young generation that's like thinking that the gang life and all that goofy, all that street shit is the move. Like what kind of message you would have for them?
Hey man, this is my message to all y'all shorties, man. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I gotta stand tall for this one for y'all. To all the young brothers out there, man, all the young brothers out there who thinking about joining the field or curious about the field, man. Hey, look, I never got nothing out of the field, bro. In my 36 years of game banging, bro, I never got nothing out the field. No 401k plan, no allowance, no nothing. Just cases. Going to jail, losing for my kids, my mama, and everybody. You lose family members in there. You know what I'm talking about? You can't get none of that shit back once you in there. The guards run the jail. Your homie will tell on you because he want to go to commissary. You gonna
that
be
girl ain't in there.
That girl ain't in there. You gonna be kicking it with your ops. The same people you chasing down, killing, you gonna be in there sharing a noodle with. Cause y'all, cause y'all gonna be beyond that because y'all gonna want to get home. Or y'all want to get home or y'all gonna want to do y'all time without have to fight and shit. So y'all gonna be playing spade partners. You know, imagine a person you was chasing down and killed your homie, you going in there kicking it with him now. It's a lot of that going on. I'm first to tell you. I was in there kicking it too, you know. But yeah, my message to y'all though, man, be leaders, bro. Don't be sent off, bro. by nobody. Don't let nobody tell you to hold no pipe. If it ain't about nobody disrespecting y'all families, like your mama, your daddy, your kids, or taking your money that you really needed, man, let them live, bro. That's my message to y'all, man. Get that money, get that bag, man. Always believe in yourself and know that you can come from nothing to something, bro.
That's gangster, bro. I fuck with that on the real. I'm pretty sure it's shorties that follow your movement and they'll take that message and hopefully receive it. Like it come out of love. Like a lot of times when you talk to people, when you talk to shorties, they'll think like, I don't want to say, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say it like this. A lot of times, people, they think people they friends that give them a gun and tell them to go do this or that, you know what I mean? But it's like a lot of times when you gotta love somebody, you gonna tell them what not to do wrong. You get what I'm saying? Like, so hopefully they'll receive that message like that, cause that was real, bro, on the real. Especially speaking from a one who had the seen it and done it, like you say, you know what I'm saying? Like on the real,
man.
Straight up. So let me see. So all right, so with I was asking you was they homies, but we didn't get into that. So it's like, okay, so how was it like how was some of these shorties that got these names or whatever, like how was they as shorties? Like, did you see, was they just innocent kids like coming up, or they were just little badass kids? A lot of the shorties that
They just
got these reputations or whatever that you know, like from the O, you know what I mean?
They just now you have to just call it what it is. They're a product of their environment, man. Once you watch your homie die, hey, you going to strike retaliation. You know that's
Right.
what it is. It just
Right.
is what it is. Like Lil Shorty said, there's no killing without killing.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no. It's just revenge, bro.
Yeah,
And it never end. It's just all revenge, bro.
Yeah, that's what you think. You think it'll never end. Like
It's revenge. No, as long as it's revenge, no, it'll never end.
Yeah.
Cause soon as somebody die, they plotting.
Right.
You get the plotting now. You know what I'm talking about? I'd have been in the trenches, bro. I know how it is, bro.
Right.
I don't be trying to act like I don't know. You know how it is, bro. You know, I can't never say that just cause I got out. I just happen to be the ones who got out. You know, but yeah. It's just a revenge thing going on, man.
Yeah, that shit's sad too, man. But hopefully it'll end one day. Hopefully people will realize that, like how you say, it's for nothing. Cause like how you say, homies are beating down on both sides, but in jail, all that's gone. Cause it's like you ain't got nothing but each other damn near. Like sometimes, you know what I mean, it be like that. So it's like, hopefully people will grasp that. All right, so let me see. So you been in jail and shit? Did you ever go through the juvenile system?
Nah, I ain't been in juvenile.
Nah. So you just went to. So what about the Cook County Jail? Like Cook County Jail, infamous. Like I'm from Illinois. You know Illinois. You know Cook County. That's where the city at. But it's like that county jail is worse than the penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a reputation for that. So it's like coming through there, it's structure like is it structure coming through there like with the gangs and all that? Like if you come through there, you got to get on count and all that?
No, that's when I was in there. Ain't no structure no more.
Yeah.
That shit over with, bro. It's there, man, for themselves. They jumping on motherfuckers. They got pinball decks.
When the last time you was in there?
BDK decks, man. I was just in there, man. I'm talking about I was just in there. They got BDK decks. They got GDK decks. They got pinball decks, 6 decks. Like they took over the whole deck.
Damn.
Like 290 decks on everything, bro. Like they got that type of shit in there now.
What about that shit that you seen that Vlad TV interview? I'm pretty sure where Rico Reckless and them was talking about savage life and all that, like that kinky, like they was tripping. It was like where people. Have you seen that interview with Rico Reckless and them talking about the savage life going on in the county where dudes like knock you out and open your butt and all this crazy shit?
That's real. That's real. They doing that's homosexual though, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He sound like he was too excited to tell no jumper that shit. Like that shit. Then he fuck around and admitted that he did it before. And then his homies like, no, I don't do it. I ain't never did that. And then he
Yeah.
gonna try to change his story. No, folks them, no, you was in there doing it too.
Yeah, that's
You was the
crazy.
spitter on everything. That shit nasty,
The
bro.
spitter damn near got to be
Yeah,
had they face within arm's length or something. Like, come on, bro.
Hey,
Like,
I can't picture. Hey, look, I can't picture.
bro, you
A man
was hearing
knocking
stories
you
of
out,
people doing that.
and you hearing stories, nigga. I seen it.
Oh my god.
You talking about hearing stories? I see a nigga in the day room. We on lockdown. The top up. Nigga, get that butt. I'm like, man, what the fuck? On everything.
Yeah, that would
This
fuck.
real life, bro. That ain't no myth made up. Ain't none of that. I seen it.
Yeah, that would have fucked me up.
I
That's
seen
crazy.
it happen in the bullpen.
So,
Nigga,
so
where you from?
it's happening.
It happened anywhere, bro. It
Yeah.
happened in the bullpen. It happened at court.
So I don't want to get too graphic, but it's like, so basically, man, hold on, bro. This is crazy. So the person that's spitting, he opening the dude's joints with his own hands, like his bare hands, and spitting in these joints in front of the whole bullpen.
Hey,
like,
look,
like this what he getting
in front of
into.
everybody, bro. It like the bullpen to shot him on. like, look. Hey, look, I ain't playing. Hey, look, I ain't playing. Hey, look, that's why I be telling y'all, like, when you see me saying niggas in there, was in there on that, I mean that. Like, I mean every word. I ain't bullshitting. Like, I don't just get on YouTube and be like, oh, I'm gonna lay on this person today. Hell no, you slid out that room like Eddie Kane with the Geechee, or you was participating in that Savage Life shit, bro. That's nasty, bro. First of all, to knock somebody out, bro, that's one thing. But when you say you pulling down somebody's pants, that's rape.
Yeah, that's different, bro.
That's rape, bro.
Even for like you to be in a fight and then you basically grabbing somebody's butt cheeks, like that's different, bro. Like what the fuck? Like that's like you to pull somebody's pants down and you gripping their cheeks like that's different. I don't know. That's gay, like you said. It's homosexual activity. All right, so that's different though. So okay, you said you been shot more than one time. When did you get? When was the other time that you were shot?
2015, I got shot. I got shot in my head. I got shot in my arm. I got shot in my elbow, leg, a lot of graze marks.
So how many times did you get shot? Like
8 times, 8.5 with the shrapnel. Yeah.
Where this was at? This was over East
71st. This was 71st in Michigan. No, this ain't East.
Mm-hmm.
This like West.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, this like, if you say State to the Lake, then it is East. It's 1 block from State Street. But it ain't the East side, though. That ain't over East, bro. Like, over East, I count over East as, like, starting over East is like the mall, the pocket, like that shit, Sircon City.
Mm-hmm.
Like all that's over East going on to Paxton and No Limit and Black Mob and all that, KTS. Yeah, all that's over East, but I ain't too many blocks over East, man. Like, they be saying this the whole East side. No,
Right.
79th and Cottage ain't the fucking East side, man.
Right. So you said you got shot. You said you got shot 8.5 times. One of the times you said in the head again.
Yeah, in the head.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Damn, G. So
I got shot in my head, bro.
Damn.
Like, I was fucked up. I was in a wheelchair after that shit.
Yeah. So okay. So can you go? Do you remember like what happened going through the day with that? You say the first time you was going to get the pizza and all that. What happened with this second time? Was you just out and about like?
Oh yeah, I remember that clearly, man. We was going to get some pills. I felt like a car was following us. My homie was like, who I was in the car with, he like, man, you tweaking, bro. That's them pills, bro.
Mm.
So I'll go up in there and get the pills, man. Come back out. And dude who crib that I went in to get the pill, man, over there, he had so many latches on this motherfucking door that I would have been dead if I would have stayed on the porch and tried to get in his crib.
Mm.
And who's to say he was going
They let you in there, motherfucking blanket, yeah.
So I took off, man. It just so happened the renter center man pulled up the garage just in time to the renter center truck. When he pulled it up, I jumped in that bitch and jumped in there.
So you running from gunfire?
I'm running now. He ain't shoot yet.
Oh.
When dude lift the garage and jumped up there, and he got up there himself to grab a bed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they got the spraying.
Damn. So it was
now he like this.
It was multiple people blowing.
Nah, one person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was one person.
Yeah. So damn, yeah, that's crazy. So hold on. So okay. So did you? I want to say you said you got stood over before. So is that the time did they try to come over you and kill you, or they just hit you from a distance and it was?
No, he was up close. He was up fucking close.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, he was throwing them motherfuckers.
Damn.
He was up close. It wasn't no motherfucking long distance shot, none of that. He was chasing me.
Okay, so then he hit you up. So the Renaissance man right there, he called the ambulance.
He got
probably?
hit too.
Oh, he got hit too.
He got hit too. He
Oh.
got hit more times than me.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Did he died
dude,
or he lived?
Dude had a 50. He had like 50 rounds on everything, bro. He had 50 rounds. Dude got hit 23 times.
Damn.
The Renaissance man.
That ain't funny, but damn, so that ain't your ass crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you,
wild.
man. Hey,
yeah, that's wild.
If I wouldn't have gave him that little extra bump, man, pushed him towards that shit, hey, I wouldn't be here. I'm just telling you. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know?
Yo,
It
wild,
ain't like that I used him as a shield like dude in the New Jack City. You know, it ain't like that. I ain't do no shit like that. He grown, you know?
Yo, you wild.
Who is you? Who is you? You know what I'm talking about?
I'm the real one of them.
Hell yeah.
Damn, G. So dude died though, he
lived?
lived?
He was alive, man.
Y'all was blessed,
We was actually in the same hospital. Like his family was coming up there. They was coming up there to check on me, like his parents and shit. They was like,
So one dude, he shot 2 people 31 times and they both lived. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
And the people, they was Syrian. And they was bringing this like Syrian rice. Man, the Syrian food good, bro. Like until you try it, you might say Syrian, it might be nasty. But man, they got some good food.
They was sharing the food with you,
yeah. They was bringing me bowls of rice, bowls of soup, bowls of everything, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up on the real. So, so you said you was in a wheelchair. Shit, I want to ask you more about that. So, did you have a near-death experience that time or not? Like, how was that? Like people be saying they seen white lights and shit.
Man, that was fucking
death. You got shot in the head
bro.
twice.
Yeah, that was death right there that time, bro. Like, I'm blessed to be here. That's what I can say.
Did you see like a
man, ain't no lights and none of that, man. Ain't
just
no
over with.
Man, I ain't see that shit. Like they be having, I be seeing them videos where they be like, what I'm doing up here? You know what I'm talking about? All that's bullshit, man. Ain't none of that, man. It's either you gonna check in or you gonna check out, man. That's all to it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. I ain't seen the light. Nah, hell no.
None of that shit.
Hell no, wasn't none of that shit.
All right, so you in the hospital for how long this time? You said it was a couple weeks last time. How long you in the hospital this time? You shake back pretty quick, or how's it work? How that work?
Nah, ain't no shake back that quick. Nah, I was in a coma. I was in a coma for a little bit. And then...
You remember how long?
Some months.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, some months. I was in it for some months, and then I got released, wheelchair bound, couldn't walk, none of that. And then I just seen it for what it was worth, man.
How you feel for yourself when you at that state? Like you in the trenches, so you in it, and it's like you basically can't you a sitting duck sort of if you're in the wheelchair. So it's like how you maneuver like that. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I went to JoJo. I moved over to. I was with my girl staying on JoJo Real. Like I wasn't in the hood. I stayed with me and my girl. We stayed on JoJo Real. I stayed right on the same block Jennifer Hudson family got killed on.
Damn.
I stayed right on that block. That's where I was in the wheelchair, on that block.
So how long was you in the wheelchair? Like, was it because you was paralyzed or what?
Yeah, I was partially paralyzed.
Yeah, damn.
On everything, they was telling me, man, it's like 43% chance that I could walk again.
Damn.
On everything. When I got out, my legs was noodles. Like it wasn't no walking or none of that. I could crawl though. My upper body was strong. So, you know, from boot camp and all that shit I've been through, I was able to, you know, crawl around and shit.
But from laying there for months, then your atrophy set in and weather your muscle in your legs, Damn.
So I had to learn it over.
Right. So did you have to go to physical therapy or you just
No
did?
physical therapy, man. No physical therapy, man. I did everything in the crib, bro. Everything they taught me at boot camp, I did.
What gave you the motivation? You just was like being in it, just not being able to move. Like, what gave you the motivation to like build yourself back up? Like, some people will fall into depression, like fall into some
Oh
shit like
no,
that.
man. I seen nobody wasn't helping me. Like nobody can help you like you can help yourself, man. That's the truth, man.
Say it again,
And
bro.
I seen and nobody wasn't helping me. I said I gotta get the fuck up on everything. Cause some people want to see you down, man. They love to see you in that wheelchair, and I seen it, and I say no, I'm getting up out of here, man. I scared I had popped up at my mama's house, bro, on some crutches, and my mama say, "What the hell you doing here? You supposed to be in a wheelchair." I'm like, "Nah, mom, it's over with for that shit. I got my gun on me and everything. Her mom hold my gun." She like,
Straight
"Boy,
up.
what the fuck you doing? Put the gun up." I'm like, "Mama, hold my gun. I gotta get on. I gotta balance myself on my crutch." You know, my mama like, "Hell no, bro. Like this dude crazy." But I'm like, "Mom, I can't keep on sitting down." You know.
Yeah, your ass yeah, you like a real survivor, bro. Like straight up. Like so how long was it when you couldn't walk? How long was that? Like was that like a couple months? You was in a wheelchair. You had to shake
Like
back.
7 months. I couldn't walk.
Yeah, that's
7
rough,
months.
yeah.
Like 6, 7 months, bro. I was in the wheelchair the whole summer.
Yeah, damn.
The whole fucking
And
summer.
it was damn near cracking around that time too. So you damn near had to be low there. You had to, you know what I mean? Like it was, yeah, that's what's up, bro. Like
I was in the wheelchair the whole summer.
Yeah.
I was in a wheelchair the whole fucking summer.
Yeah, that's real. What I was gonna say, okay, so now you got your legs back, you got them moving around. When you got shot, did you have any like epiphanies, like as far as like, or any time when you went to jail, did you have any like epiphanies, like where it's like you thinking like, damn, bro, something got to give. This shit getting stressful. Like being in the streets like that. Like, have you been shot, you been in jail, you been lost close homies? You
Man,
know,
only
have
thing-
you, or it's just like you just like, man, I just got to survive. Like, what is it? You know, have you ever had any epiphanies where it's like, all right, I'm gonna try to pull myself out of this, or is you just in a mode where I got to survive because this was happening?
It's just survival.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it just is. It's just survival, period, bro. Like you gotta do what you gotta do to survive, bro, and that's just the bottom line. Like I even told the court people that the other day when I went in there, you just gotta keep it real with them. If you telling me that you that I'm driving with no license and what's the name, then how can I get to work? If I can't get to work, how the hell you think you gonna get some money for a ticket? You hear me?
Yeah,
Like, come on, man. It's all the trickle effect. You think that you harming me and being slick, but you really hurt me and you. Cause you ain't gonna get the money that you want. Now y'all gonna put out a revocation or something on me. You know, you hear me?
Yeah, I
Like,
know exactly
it's
what
all
you're
a
saying. It's like
setup, bro.
catch-22.
All this
Yeah.
shit a catch-22,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Life is a catch-22.
Yeah.
Remember I said that, young bloods. Life is a catch-22, man. Be aware of that shit, man.
Yeah, that's real. So we're gonna wrap it up in a minute. All right, so when you, like I say, you got that unique experience where you were associated with all sides and you was close with people. How many people would you say in your life that you lost to gun violence in Chicago, like from the low end all the way up to now?
Oh man, shit, hundreds.
Like hundreds?
Hundreds of people, bro.
Yeah.
Hundreds.
Like hundreds of people, like,
Hundreds.
yeah, I could, yeah.
Hundreds of people,
Yeah,
bro.
that's crazy, bro.
On everything. I can name so many people that we lost from the projects alone.
Do death affect you? Like when you see death, is it like like when you see like a senseless killing or something, it's like, do it affect you like in the sense of are you numb to it basically? Like, cause you done seen it so
I ain't
much.
gonna even lie, man. It don't even bother me, bro.
Damn, yeah.
It don't even bother me, bro. I lost my brother, bro. I ain't even go to the funeral or nothing.
Damn, bro.
I stayed in the smoke. I just stayed back smoking.
But it hurted you though, but you just didn't want to.
Yeah, it hurt me, bro. I can't see nobody like that, bro.
Yeah,
like, I hate that shit, bro, to see
Yeah.
somebody like that, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that's for anybody. I hate to see anybody like that, so I just, like, keep the memories that I got of you.
Yeah. Are all your siblings still living? Except for Imani, rest in peace.
Yeah, I got a brother. Yeah, I got another. Yeah, I got my siblings still living except my brother. He the only dead sibling.
Yeah.
Well, my other brother, my other oldest brother dead too.
Was your other brothers in the street like you was? The four that that was from your mom, was they all in the street you?
All of us came from the project, so
Right.
yeah, we was all in the streets. But
Yeah.
shit, it's just that. You know, some people you make mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, some people just make mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to be in the streets, bro.
Nah.
Don't nobody want to be no killer. Don't nobody want to be none of that, bro. This shit is like, this shit was designed and built. You know what I'm talking about? They did it as an experiment, and they seen how far can it go, and then they just let it, they just let it go.
Yeah.
Now when they cut down the projects where everybody's supposed to go, they spread out through these blocks.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's how it is, bro.
And when you said that about don't nobody want to be no killer, a lot of I want people, they glorify it today, but it's like how you said, when you really get to taking losses, going to jail and shit, and like taking losses, like y'all lost a lot of friends, family, and it's like when you start taking losses, the game ain't fun no more. But it's like something you just said when you said don't nobody want to be no killer, don't nobody want to be a gangster and all that. It's like, that's true. Even hustlers, when they be in the streets, they be getting a little money, but you always got that paranoia, so it's like you trying to figure a way out. But it's like, for some reason, these shorties, they glorifying it and they making it like it's cool until they put themselves in situations like the guy Lil Fats. I don't know how true it is, but I seen an interview with some of his people from his neighborhood on there. It was, I forget the platform, but it was like a up-and-comer guy I seen him. And they basically was saying, dude already was telling, basically, like Lil Fats telling already, but it's like, first he was glorifying, you get what I'm saying, that role, but then when you get put in that position.
That's with all them, man.
Yeah,
that's with all them, bro.
Yeah.
That's with all them, bro. You gonna see more than them.
Yeah. More people gonna tell than they not,
You gonna see with Young Thug. He gonna cop out.
Yeah.
On everything. He gonna take a hit. He gonna admit his wrongs. On everything.
You don't think he gonna come up out of that clean, huh?
No, hell no.
It's too many people on that. Yeah.
Hey, when they want you for that long, bro, and it took them that long to come get you, bro, they got something.
What you say about all of these? We got A$AP Rocky, millionaire. Got Brianna, she pregnant. They saying he was blowing at a motherfucker. They done raided his crib and all that. Then you got all of the crews. You got YSL. You got all of these rapping crews and rappers like Pooh Shiesty. All of these rappers getting wrapped up in this fear shit. They doing street shit, but they got money. What you think that's about? Like, you know, when you in the streets, you trying to get out the streets. These niggas that made it, and they like, man, what's to that?
They just incriminating themselves, bro. That's all. They make it easy for the police, bro. The police ain't gotta do shit but watch their page now. All you gotta do, all the police gotta do is join and click a subscriber. On everything. You done gave away everything. You done told them everything they need to know. They talk too much. They show everything, they tell everything, and when they get in there, they get to point their elbows. They don't point fingers. They don't point fingers. They wait till the police say who did, and you turn your back to go and piss or something, and then they be like, you know, shit like that, bro. Like, you just gotta stay in your own lane, man. Stay in your own lane, bro. Just be you, bro.
But I'm saying these niggas rich though. But it's like, yeah, you right though. It's like you right. Like the guy cast.
Hey, I seen the BD twins. I seen Marvell and them. I seen all them. Them boys had millions. They had money everywhere. And the newspaper, when they had hit the Calumet building, they said that them boys making $100 million a year. You hear me? $100 million a year, that's a fucking basketball franchise.
Yeah, facts.
You hear me?
Yeah.
When the feds came, them boys told everything. You hear me? So money don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
When it come to
they
people.
told? I ain't know that shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
This public record.
Damn.
You better say something.
Yeah,
or if you don't want that 100 ball.
Yeah.
On everything. You don't want that death penalty, you better say something. They chose to.
Right.
You know, they chose to do what they needed to do as mans, bro.
Right.
Now they call them man for what they did. You know what I'm talking about? They knew that they destroyed their community, so they manned up and just, you know.
Right.
I don't know how they look at it, but to the young generation now, they look at it as, you know, telling.
Right.
But they telling. So
Right.
it don't matter. Because
Right.
if you rapping about how you stepped over 20 dead people, bro.
Yeah,
it's the same conversation, bro.
That's
It's
true.
you told, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and some of that shit be like they be telling. Yeah, you right. Some of it be true. Like some of it be coming to be true. Like a lot of them be lying, but some of it be true. Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
Yo, this your boy Tristan News, man. If y'all rocking with me, man, go follow Corporate Cartel, man, on IG, on YouTube, all that, man. Get y'all interview, man. He the next hot thing up, man. You heard it from the trenches, Mr. Miyagi.